Everyone seems to be making a video on the best blueprints on the JWE3 workshop, but no one seems to have done a video on the strangest builds. Today, that will all change, since I've decided to take it upon myself to present to you the most unorthodox builds in Jurassic World Evolution 3. We'll split this video into two parts, scenery and buildings. Alongside each entry with the share code of the blueprints in case any of you want to use these builds. Without further ado, let's get to scenery. First up, we have Funny Person. First of all, this dude doesn't even qualify for being a person. If anything, this is more of a scarecrow. No one's eyes could possibly be that big, and no one's nose could possibly be that wide. Not to mention, his arms are wide open. If anyone looking like this came to me for a hug, I know I'll be running.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Man, why do you think I'm running? Do not ever let this dude in the human world. If anything, this dude belongs in probably playtime or something. Finally, we seek refuge with DJ Rex. Never mind, we're still cooked. I thought this dude was nice and chill. I thought he'd put on some nice music so I could calm down a bit from the monstrosity that was a funny scarecrow dude. But to be honest, I doubt this dude is even a DJ. This thing is a deceptive serpent, man. I wouldn't be surprised if the scarecrow and this dude are friends. Well, I guess if he is a DJ, he must absolutely suck. Because as far as I can tell, he ain't got no fans. Wait a minute. I hear something. He's got one fan. I repeat, he's got one fan and he's running towards Mr. DJ. This is incredible. I never expected this dude to have any... Ugh. Here we go again. Not a shock that this dude's fan base is filled with a bunch of weirdos too. Jimmy Bob is the definition of gobbledygook. Just look at this guy's legs. How did he even run like this if he got no feet? Not to mention, his arms are crazy long for a thing like this. To be fair, Mr. Jimmy Bob does look like a fairly excited dude. He seems pretty ecstatic to see DJ Rex, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a T-Rex Therizinosaur monstrosity, so I'm gonna have to gun it down. It is with great regret that I inform you that Mr. Jimmy Bob alongside the DJ is dead. They will not be missed. Look at the rest of his funeral attendees, they're all cheering. To be honest, these dudes also look like absolute monsters, but at least they agree with me about the fact that Jimmy Bob sucks, so they're all chill. Anyway, let's move on to the next segment of strange stuff. Buildings. Sometimes, when you're being chased by a loose dinosaur, the emergency shelter won't be enough to clean the poop that has been jettisoned into your pants. So instead, you hurry to the poop station. This building is literally just a restroom that probably has extra toilet paper, and probably smells far worse than any restroom you've been to. There are also some windows at the back to allow some weirdo to watch you take a number 2. Speaking of poop, I also made this poop museum which is available on the workshop. But I've already made one video and one short about it, so I'm not going to talk about it too much in this video. Anyway, once you're done with your business, you can proceed to run to the emergency shelter. Oh goodness, what is this? You don't know how bright this thing is, man. This thing is blinding. At this rate, I'm going to need an emergency shelter for the emergency shelter. Just get this thing out of my sight, please. Who makes a shelter like that? The architects were absolute idiots. Hopefully there's another building where I can hide in. Oh, not again. What even is this place? A hatchery or a mortician's palace? I give up finding something normal, man. And those are the 8 weirdest things I was able to find in the Jurassic World Evolution 3 workshop. If you found anything strange, be sure to leave the share code of the blueprint down in the comments so I can feature it in the next episode of Finding Strange Things in JWE3. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day, and see you next time.